Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to the
Yo,
Good
yo.
News Channel. We got Richie, Downtown Richie, and the Habit Starter Message Man. This is week 2 of our new show, the Good News Channel, even though we may not talk about good news, but there was some good news this week. Like, they had a parade in my neighborhood, and it was the day after my birthday. If you ask me, that parade was for my birthday. How'd you enjoy your parade day, Rich?
Good.
Oh, look who's back.
Look who's back from the kennel.
Security.
This guy's stealing a key to get out of his cage. Anyway, hopefully it's a little quieter. Let me throw him a couple of biscuits. Rockaway Parade was awesome. Friends, family, hanging, a couple of drinks.
You got friends.
I'm broke now because I paid them off.
Everybody's got a mom and dad.
Oh, I'm still paying them off. Still for raising me.
Oh, you know, there just ain't enough.
Tell you, no,
There just ain't
ain't
enough.
enough. Yeah, there's not enough ears in here to get annoyed by this.
Bogey, let's keep it quiet, honey.
Anyway, so great parade. You know,
parade was
after
good.
COVID's all done, now we got a real parade.
We got the big COVID. We got the
great
big parade.
bands, right?
Big parade coming up this week. Actually, next Friday will be St. Patty's Day.
Big parade in the city. Excellent. I mean,
hey, we have a common friend who's going to be like one of the grand poobahs with the big hat and leading the parade.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Mark, I'm not sure if it's AKA, if we could say names or not, but it's a local friend of ours.
Oh, okay.
Like
yes.
Leading
I know what you're talking about.
He's head of the Ancient Order of Hibernians.
Yes, AOH.
AOH.
Yeah, I think you're still learning the alphabet.
I'm surprised I was able to actually say what the AOH meant. That was...
That is a great parade if it's a nice
that was
day out.
outstanding. Thank you very much.
All right, George Michael. That's a great parade, you know, in the city. Everybody is there. Hopefully, great weather. Because I remember when I was in St. Camilla's, I was in the band.
Oh my
and we
goodness.
went in there.
Hey, what were you playing? The glockenspiel?
No, the drums. But they only gave us windbreakers. And it was cold when we were younger, right?
It used to snow.
And we got caught in an intersection. I'm not playing the drums. I am freezing. I hate the cold.
They should have closed down the streets. Your band was so bad they didn't even close the streets down for you?
No. The interwind between the streets.
Oh.
And I got a windbreaker on as if it was like May.
Your nips were hard. Like Murray from a
My
Practical
nips were hard at
Jokers.
10 years old.
You're a sick bastard.
All I know is,
Holy mackerel.
you know, I was cold, but I could play this. But it's the tuba player. His hands, he had carpal tunnel.
He played the same note the whole time.
And I don't know who sends their kid to music school to play the tuba. Like,
So I actually went to, you were in St. Camillus, we used to go to the American Legion, the American Irish Legion Hall.
I used to go there. My friend was in
under
that
the
drum.
L over there.
He played the drums there.
And everybody in my family played, except for me. I just ran around and caused trouble and got yelled by Mr. Kelly.
You played the flute.
No, I didn't. I didn't
You were
play
like
fucking
Kenny.
trumpet.
You were like the
I didn't
first
even play
Kenny
the
G.
trumpet.
You were Kenny G back then.
The harmonica, singing the blues.
Yeah, the harmonica. If you were in a band and you play the harmonica, you got it easy, right? The drummer's got to put all this shit away, right?
Yeah.
You just like this. You put it in your kazoo case and you put it in your pocket like this. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Drummer, 2 hours later, the drummer's
Carry
still
your
going.
fucking 12-foot fucking bass drum back to the thing. I'll be in the bar waiting for you.
Yeah, the lead singer puts away the microphone. You put away your kazoo. Everybody else is putting all their shit away.
Fucking kazoo motherfucking. Oh, I'm going to watch the cursing this week. The happy kazoo guy.
Yeah, kazoo. Get back to the Flintstones, pal.
That's right. That was the little guy who floated around.
Yeah. He got a helmet like this guy behind us.
Kazoo.
I think that's Kazoo's dad, not Luke Skywalker.
He was around. Kazoo was around before Luke Skywalker, wasn't he?
Yes.
He's a Flintstone.
He might be Kazoo's son.
He might be. He went to the dark side.
He changed his
Kazoo.
name. It wasn't a cool name. He was Darth Kazoo, and then he changed it to Darth Vader. It was a cooler name. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure it was.
Kazoo.
Oh, man. So anyway, that parade is awesome.
Yeah, it's a good day.
But to play the bagpipes,
But you know what,
must have
though?
to practice for years to get into that parade.
No, you don't. There's only one guy plays the whole time. Everybody else is
that
just
what it is?
pretending.
Is that what it
There's
is?
one. The grand poobah knows what
They
he's
get
doing.
the guy that's in
Everybody
shape.
just else walking around. There's one guy who knows how to play that goat skin.
You
That's
have to
it.
be in shape though. With the air that
Oh
comes
wait,
out
are you
here.
talking about this
The
thing?
bagpipe. No,
The bag, yeah, right, the bag.
that's the accordion.
Yeah, right, all right. I'm getting my.
You're some Irishman, huh?
Whew.
Oh my God.
I'm still trying to learn the piano.
Yeah, piano.
Tickle the ivory,
You
baby.
look like a xylophone player. Strap it on and you just dinging away, huh?
I don't even know what
I think you're the one that came up with the Mr. Softy jingle.
Hey, do you know how to play the harp?
No, but the bow and arrow
Hey, can you play
was
a
the
little
first
louder?
harp.
That's
Right?
what are the little guys who float around?
Cupid.
That's Valentine's Day. No, we already had that. How was your Valentine's Day? Was it
Yeah, I
nice?
got myself some candy. I got a Twix.
Did your
a
wife
Twix.
get you anything? I mean,
No,
you know,
we don't celebrate Valentine's. This is a made-up
Well, you
bullshit.
should, you know, it's nice.
Not
when we
only
can get
are the
something,
not
too.
only are the flowers pumped up,
Yeah.
they'll triple the price.
It's like, hello, you know, if we can make the price of flowers go up, we could certainly make the price of eggs go up.
The day after, I buy the flowers. That's it. Because they're on sale, they drop. Like, I get you a dart.
He's a cheap motherfucker.
No, I'm not cheap. I'd rather,
You can't be cheap
I'd rather
this day
spend
and age.
$15 on vacation for one drink than give you $30 for 3 flowers.
You
just go with
you
somebody-
never know what those 3 flowers are going to get you. It might get you the one special tulip, if you know what I mean.
All right, ridiculous. Take it easy, pal. I'd rather go in people's gardens and just
You ever
pull them
watch?
out.
Yeah, I'm not even
But
going to get
it's
into
a
it.
drawback. It's February. There's no flowers. I'll give you a couple of weeds.
No, I'm glad how, we got St. Patty's Day, and then I'm just looking forward to Halloween. I just want to throw eggs at people.
Okay. Well, the price of
Nobody even.
the price of eggs are up.
Yeah,
Everything is up.
yeah.
But
inflation
it's the same
is driving
chickens,
crazy.
though. It's the same chickens.
And we got more chickens. They don't even have to work as hard. It's like, hey.
They mate and
one
they make
chicken
eggs.
doesn't have to make a dozen anymore. He's only got to make like 2. And there's millions of chickens. They only got to make 2 each.
And you want to throw expensive eggs at Halloween? What's
Yeah.
harder to get off your car? Dried yolk or dried bird shit? It's a dilemma I've been
Is that why
thinking
this-
about for weeks.
Is everybody so worried about inflation that's why kids don't throw eggs anymore? I mean, that was my
I
favorite
don't-
parts. Remember the kid you didn't like? You smashed it over his head,
Yeah,
then
you
hit him
didn't
with
care.
whipped cream.
You didn't, whipped cream or
They
shaving
still do
cream.
the whipped cream. I mean, shaving cream. Shaving cream.
Well, you're probably still throwing the shaving cream because you're not using it. That's for sure. Oh, man.
Whew.
Looking good today, kid.
Thanks, man.
Feeling good?
Feeling good. Feeling good. Yourself?
Not as good as you.
So this is supposed to be the good news channel. I'm trying to
It's
think.
not one good thing we're talking about.
What about, sometimes people forget it's nice to have like shelter over your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you build a clubhouse and,
Exactly. Like,
and you turn it into Airbnb.
300 years ago, imagine how hard it must have been to build a shelter and you had like leaky roofs. And then say people got around on wagons. Like we complain about going to the store these days to get you got to pick up milk and eggs. They're too expensive. But you could, you don't have to
Yeah, but
spend
these
all
guys
day.
used to walk 10 miles to go catch a fish in
Hook
the
up
lake.
horses. Well, goddamn, imagine hooking up horses to get ready to go start your morning. Go get a cup of coffee. And people complain about it.
What about the
society
caveman?
is so fucked up. We got every fucking thing you can ask
know.
for these days.
I know.
You
People
sit
have
on the
chickens in their
walk-
own house.
That's a beautiful thing.
What about the caveman?
Exactly.
That guy had no shoes. He had one woolly mammoth jacket. No
Yeah.
matching
And
boots.
imagine what he had to do to get that jacket. The fucking furious fights,
I know.
building spears when they don't even have a knife to sharpen the spear. For God's sakes.
And if Willie Mammoth saw him doing it, he attacks him from behind. He's done.
Imagine,
Next guy up.
You see your buddy, not only does he get fucking speared through his ribs, and now your other buddy's getting stomped
Well, the whole
on.
village is counting on him catching that Willie Mammoth because they need jackets. The winter's coming.
Yeah, meat.
Now, if he gets killed, they're freezing. The whole village is done.
Over one
Now you
meal.
got to wait for a caveman version of Adam and Eve to mate again to redo another village.
Jesus Christ. And people
They
are
have problems. You
complaining.
think we have problems?
Everybody's complaining. Tell me this ain't good news. Shelter.
good news.
If it's cold out, I'll turn the heat up because I'm just a little cold. I don't want to
Shelter.
wear a sweater.
Yeah.
Summer, it's so hot, but I could put the air conditioner
What's the
on.
greatest invention you think?
Well, the paperclip, of course.
Okay, well, how about some nail clippers?
You just said,
Cuticles are showing.
maybe I need some new dentures because I can't even chew them anymore.
I'll make an appointment with Dr. Rogo, all right? But I think the air conditioner is the greatest invention.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you, in the summer, in really hot places, how do you live without an air conditioner?
And
Nobody sleeps in the heat comfortably.
I'm so comfortable. It's so hot. I love sweating at night.
Cold, you could just throw 19 blankets and 10 socks
You
on.
can. You could live on the streets if
Something
you
the
have a couple
cavemen didn't
blankets.
have. He didn't have socks.
You know what else?
This guy's
must have been
sleeping
hard?
under a rock.
Cavemen, not even cavemen, like Pilgrim days and shit like that, and cowboy days. Like
Pilgrims, yeah.
imagine
They came over here.
How do you even go drinking? Like on St. Patty's Day, the whole fucking city's fucking bombed, laughing, having a good time. Back then, you couldn't. How'd you even get drinks? Especially in the Mammoth days, where the old warm blood from the Mammoth. They said, "Oh,
Yeah, but then you get too fucking drunk on whatever alcohol they had, and they start drinking the Willie Mammoth piss.
oh, this will get you." Oh, I can't even. I
They
can't
were pranking
curse.
each other by giving out Willie Mammoth piss.
So things are good.
Yeah, things are very good. It sounds like that's good, unless you're a caveman.
But everybody's complaining. Go back to being a caveman. Then you have something to complain about.
Well, that's the one time I wish I was deaf. You know, listen to complaints. I'm
That's
not
all
a
we hear all
human.
these days. Every show, but our show pretty much is talking about, oh, I'm a victim. Speaking of funny shows, but yeah, everybody's complaining. Oh, this is so terrible. People comparing how bad their lives are with each other. Oh, I had to do this. Oh,
Here's a suggestion box, and then when it's full, I'll throw it in my fireplace.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Now
how
you-
about stop your complaining?
Now you help
right?
my complaint that I don't have enough firewood. Now you just help me.
Yeah.
How
So
about
yeah,
that?
thank you for complaining. See,
right,
good
thanks.
news again.
Yeah, good news. Good
Spread
news.
good news. Whew, what else you want to talk about?
Yeah, nice fish tank.
Can you even see the fish in there?
No, you can, except they need a lantern.
I'm not even putting it. You know what?
Did you even clean the thing?
Dude, I am so tired of this fish tank. This was before Storm Sandy, which was what, 10 or 12 years ago now?
It looks like you got them from
There
running
was
water
one
on the
fish
street.
it looks like I pissed in there. That's why no algae
Probably.
can grow, just muck.
You're like a merman.
This one fish lived in there and it wouldn't die, and I moved that fish tank all over my house, waiting for this
So
fish
what'd
to
you
die.
throw in there?
Well, eventually my sons, they get it together. They're a little old at the time, and they get filters and they clean it up. And then we put some real fish in there. But the one fish I was waiting to die, he finally dies, and now I'm down
He
to
dies.
a new one
You
fish.
threw cyanide in there.
Oh, drink it. Let me put a little bleach in there to clean the
I
tank.
gotta move over because I don't know if they're carrying that on you right now.
I'm just a little bleach in there to clean
A
this
little
tank.
bleach. Why don't you
now-
try them on your
Hey,
clothes?
look,
Try
now
bleach
this
on your
one, look,
clothes.
this one's been around for 10 years. This fish tank's been here for like 20 years because the fish won't die.
20 years.
And
Are they
look,
a parrot?
And it's an angelfish, Rich.
Oh,
Is that like a sign?
That is a
An
sign.
Angel?
That's a sign that there's a devilfish in there as well. What do you want from me?
I mean, if there's
It's the heaven and hell
if there's
of
an angel,
of a
there's
fish
got to
tank.
be a devil. If there's two sides to everything, there's polar opposites. That's why
You tie
sometimes
one shoe, you have a slip on the other one. I don't know.
either good days flip flops and a bad days work boots.
I don't wear flip flops. I have terrible feet that belong in the dark.
I can imagine the toenails look like they.
That's why I never learned how to do a handstand. These feet will be in somebody's face,
That's so
and they don't
excuse.
want it. It's like Jason Voorhees of feet.
versus
Oh,
Michael
nails are
Myers.
long. It's like Jason Voorhees.
Who's got Michael Myers' feet? Who's challenging you that?
Maybe yours. Put some masks.
No,
on.
I have nice.
feet?
They're masculine, but
Yeah.
they're well.
Oh.
I was going to say well tarnished.
I honestly never seen a masculine
Look,
foot.
we have a common friend who
You
gets
work
his
at
nails
Foot Locker?
done.
Where you from? Foot Locker?
Do people even go to buy sneakers? And I just buy
They
them
go on
online
Amazon.
anymore.
They go on Amazon. You know your size. This is it.
Even before I started doing that, I used to go and I'd buy like 3 pairs of sneakers at one time, and the lady'd be like,
Sneakers.
the lady'd be like, they're all the same pair. I'd be like, yeah, I like this pair.
Yeah.
They're cheap.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to buy 3 times, 2 more times. I don't have to buy
if you-
sneakers.
You're right. But if you don't like them,
And people say,
take them home. You have to come back anyway. So if you get them on Amazon, you just mail them back, and it takes like 2 days to get back, right? Now you're not paying for gas. You're not paying for tolls to get your sneakers back.
And I thought I was genius.
Now what are you gonna do? You probably wear your sneakers. You know, you like them, but you just want to
No,
get a
but I
new
do
pair.
have a
and
problem
you
with
change 'em.
shoes. Like you might have disgusting ones, but like if I don't wear socks in my sneakers, like everybody in the room's gonna know. If I take them off, everybody in the house is gonna
Terrible
know.
foot odor.
Oh man, dude, just whoo! You
Well,
kicked me
it sounds
out
like
of the
you
house.
have socks on now because
Everything's good
it would
right
be
now.
wretched here.
I've been wearing socks this week, but
That's
back
good.
in flip flops. I remember
don't
this
like
guy when out 9 working, and was like, "Oh, for Rockaway, everybody wearing flip flops." But
Just don't wear
I told
don't
him,
wear,
watch out for the
Crocs.
guys who were wearing barefoot, who go in barefoot and have tattoos on their shoes. All right, you want to
Yeah.
make fun of Rockaway? Kind of like
So you would go to a tattoo artist with your shoes, get the shoes tattooed. Not your head.
It was so
that's good.
painful. Ask my sneaker, it was
Your
screaming.
sneaker was screaming out.
So yeah, this is kind of funny. So I have a tattoo on my foot and it says quit smoking. So every morning I would put my sock on and say quit smoking. That lasted for about 6 months. The tattoo's still there, but it wore out and now it only says it smokes.
You should have put a
And my
tattoo of
friend-
a cigarette or a cigar on one of your toes. Try that next time.
Little cigarette
A little
stuff,
cigarette.
little
Yeah.
cigar stuff,
Yeah.
toes.
Yeah.
That would be pretty
Make
interesting.
the top of your foot an
You know,
ashtray,
like-
and then have
You know the
each
little
toe
blunt,
is and then is weed is a
Yo,
roach,
yeah,
a joint roach.
The pinky,
Yeah.
the pinky's a roach.
Yeah.
The big toe is like the cigar stuff. What
Yeah.
you know, the little label they leave
Yeah.
on there, and then you have 3 cigarettes. So I guess you could have 4 cigarettes. So it's big toe is
Well,
the
how many
cigar.
toes do you have? That's how many you're gonna have.
Well, I have 10. How many do you have?
I'm still learning how to count to 10, so I'm up to 7. What do you want? Oh, that's fucking great, man. What a day today, man.
Anyway, I think we spread
And,
some pretty good
well-
news. She was quiet today.
But she's
She was
looking my
good.
leg like it's a popsicle stick.
Well, she's
good.
she's hungry.
She's good.
She's hungry.
good.
Oh,
How many
yes,
licks does
she
it take
is.
to get to my leg bone?
Take it
I mean,
easy. Take it
nah,
easy,
she's
Bonnie.
good. She's good.
Take
She's
it
good.
easy.
Anyway, kids,
So that was fun. We spent
Good
some
day
good
today.
news. We got roof over
hopefully a lot of you
head.
guys like it.
The
And,
parade's coming up.
Yeah, the parade's coming up, man. You know,
I guess we'll just leave it at that.
we'll leave it
today.
at that.
All right.
Have a good time at the parade if you're going. If not,
Yeah, have a good St.
time
Patty's
at
Day.
home. Watch it on TV. You know.
So one thing, we forgot to do this in our first show, but hit subscribe. Hit subscribe and take a ride. If you like the show, and if you don't, throw us a bone and hit subscribe anyway. Who knows? Maybe we'll bring some more laughs to everybody in the future.
And if you're a tuba player out there, quit.
And
Get
if
another
you-
instrument.
If you play the glockenspiel,
Yeah.
hopefully you're a girl.
Who can carry an instrument that's 70 pounds?
And can you make the glockenspiel? Ding, ding, ding,
That's
ding.
xylophone. Anyway.
So anyway, hit subscribe, take a ride, and I think that's it. Downtown Richie, the Message Man Habit Starter. Peace, love,
Thank you.
and happiness.
Later, kids.
All right, see you next week. Boo!